In this video, I'm going to talk about fixed price listings. There's two types of listings you can have that include a fixed price. The first type is just a regular fixed price listing, where you would place a buy now price, and a buyer can buy your item immediately, and your auction or your listing will end as soon as that person buys. Or if you're selling multiple items, it'll continue until it runs out. And I'll cover multiple item listings in the next video. Okay. Now the second type of fixed price listing you can have is an auction style format that includes a buy now option. So you're actually combining both selling methods. Okay, so let's just look at some examples right now, or let's just look at an example of each. So right here, as you can see, this is a fixed price listing. Just by looking at the buy it now icon here, the buy it now price is $14.95. And taking a look at this listing, shows a price here. This is actually a multiple item listing. If you want to buy it now, you just click on the buy now button. Okay. Now let's look at another example. Let's look at an example of an auction style listing that has a buy now option on it as well. Okay, here's one. This is an auction. It shows that it has 0 bids, and it has a buy now price of $279. The starting bid required is $199. Let's see if there's any other examples on this page. And no, there's not. Okay, so let's take a look at this example. As you can see, there are 11 hours left. And if you like, you can, if you're interested in this item, you just enter your starting bid. And now, if you were to place a bid in an auction that has a buy now button, what happens is the buy now price, or that buy now option, will disappear, and this will proceed as a regular auction with no buy now. So as soon as I place a bid, this will disappear. This buy now price of $279. And let's look at one more example here. Okay, so this is just a regular fixed price listing. Okay. Now, if you are new to eBay, there are requirements for you in order to be able to use a fixed price listing. If you have a PayPal account, eBay requires that you have a feedback score of at least 5 points. If you don't have a PayPal account, I believe it's required that you have a feedback score of at least 10 points. And, you know, it's good if you always check the rules. They always change the rules. And a way to find that information is just by going to the help pages and typing in fixed price. And as you can see, I've already found that page that contains this information. And just going to click on requirements. So yes, it does say minimum feedback score of 5, and feedback score of 10 is required if you don't have a PayPal account. Now, you can bypass these requirements if you verify your ID through eBay. It says right here, to remove the feedback requirement altogether, consider establishing proof of your identity through the ID verify process. And there's a link here that you can click on. And what ID verify is where eBay verifies your identity through a third party. So there's a process you have to go through. And unfortunately, this ID Verify is only available to Americans. So when would you use a fixed price listing? Well, you would use a fixed price listing if you do not think you're going to get that many bids for your item. Because chances are, if you're not going to get that many bids, you're not going to have a high ending price. It just won't get bid up that high. And in order for you to figure out how well your listing will do, first you should do some research before listing it. Take a look at completed listings for similar items and just take a look at how many bids they got and how successful they were. And if they did use auction or fixed price, and how successful they were with each type of listing. Now, when would you use an auction style listing that includes a fixed price in it? Well, you would use an auction style listing if you think that you are going to get a lot of bids for your item, or if you just feel confident that you will get a sufficient number of bids that it'll get bid up to a price that you'll be happy with. And you would only add the fixed price feature to your auction to accommodate impulse buyers or people that do not want to wait for your auction to end. And trust me, there are plenty of people out there that do not want to wait for your auction to end and they just want it now. And actually, this is what I use most of the time when I list items on eBay. I use this combination. I use an auction style listing plus the buy now, or should I say the fixed price feature added to it. But of course, it all depends on the type of product you're selling. So I should stress that you do your research first before you list your items.